Before hops took over brewing, medieval beer was something far stranger. It was gruit, a wild, unruly mix of herbs that didn't just flavor your drink, they could tilt your senses and tug at the edges of your mind. One of the most notorious was henbane. Brewers slipped it into ale for a deeper, heavier drunkenness, but its alkaloids could push people into vivid, immersive hallucinations, the kind where reality thins and imagination takes over. Then came henbane bell, henbane's sharper, darker cousin. In Eastern Europe, it was poured into love potions and revelry brews. Folklore whispered that it could make someone pliant, willing, and knowing what scopolamine can do today, those old stories suddenly feel less impossible. The Vikings favored marsh rosemary. They stirred it into their porst beer, chasing its narcotic, intoxicating bite. Some accounts say it sharpened aggression, and a few researchers even wonder if this herb helped fuel the legendary berserker rage. Bog myrtle brought a numbing, resinous warmth and kept beer from spoiling, but in higher doses it didn't just preserve the brew, it changed it, adding a psychoactive haze that lingered behind the flavor. And then there's wormwood, the spirit of absinthe. In beer, it added a bitter, electric edge. Drinkers described its effects as lucid, alert, even a little visionary. But gruit was never just one plant. Brewers reached for yarrow, mugwort, heather, juniper, each herb adding its own magic, its own mood, its own subtle shift in consciousness. All of it ended in 1516 when the Bavarian purity law swept these botanicals aside. Beer was restricted to hops, barley, and water, one of the earliest drug laws in Europe, closing the door to centuries of mind-bending brewing. So next time you sip a pint, remember, medieval beer wasn't just a drink, it was an experience. For more plant lore, follow Myth and Roots.